Welcome back to Life's a Bitch, Get a Helmet. So, I'm taking this course. It is the Army's instructor course. CFDIC. CFDIC. Common Facilitator Development Instructor Course. Right? And we've been here all week. We've been learning communication techniques and open-ended questions versus closed-ended questions, ELMs and TLOs and all kinds of acronyms that I'm still not quite sure I understand. We did some exercises that was more for us to learn. Essentially, it was practice for us to be in front of an audience, essentially, as instructors. And one of the practical exercises is called the 5 Whys. At which point we sit in a group of 3 or more. We write down... No, actually, I think I'm getting it confused with the yes and. Anyways, I remember. So we're split up into groups, and the point is to get to a root cause by asking why. And so today is Friday, and this course is a real, true gentleman's course where I have the weekend to myself along with my classmates because it's a gentleman's course, and during a gentleman's course you don't have to work on the weekend or go to class during the weekend. It's a new experience. A little off-putting because I don't know what to do with myself. Anyways, we've been sitting in class all week, learning all these techniques and going over lesson plans and conducting our own class and preparing our own class, and it's one of the best classes I've been to with the Army at a 20 years worth. Honestly. So today's Friday, and one of my classmates and I, a buddy of mine, now, we are definitely friends now. Let's just put it that way. Went out, had some food, had some drinks. We really got to know each other, and we got to talk. And during our conversation over the past, 6 hours? More? Like, we were going back and forth and essentially very sensitive topics. And he pointed something out, which was completely... I'm perceptive to it. And he's like, hey, yeah, we're a little tipsy. He's like, hey, from my perspective, you seem to keep going back to a specific time frame over your extended period of time within the military. And I can't word it the way he did because it was rather lengthy, and it made me think of one of the exercises we did today, which was the 5 Whys. as he's talking, I'm thinking, why? Why do I keep going back to and mentioning this time frame that I'm not proud of it? Why do I keep bringing it up? I'm like, yeah, we should be proud of our time in the military and our service and everything that we've done. Good, bad, ugly. But why do I keep bringing it up? And I figured it out while he was talking. I still have regret. My second tour was, I've always phrased it as not my shining hour, because I have a lot of regret. I'm not proud. I'm not 100% proud of what I did during that time frame. There were good moments that I can be proud of, but I regret a lot. And I don't know, I'm not quite sure how to move past it, apparently. But I'll figure it out. Well, I do know how to get past it. I don't want to yet, obviously, because I'm human, and for whatever reason, I don't want to listen to the how. During this conversation, I kept asking myself, why? Why do I keep doing this? This is one of the best conversations I've had with a service member that I don't know. And that's actually one of the reasons why I enjoy meeting new people and spending time with them, is because it's an opportunity, one, to learn about someone else and their point of views and their culture and where they come from and the things they've done. It's also a time to learn from yourself. I've been here a week. I've shared a lot over a week with this one individual versus, the majority of my class. And I appreciate the fact that he's like, I don't mean any disrespect. We're sharing, which is good, but you do seem to be flipping it to turn it on yourself. And I'm like, oh, shit, I am doing that. I'm just trying to relate, but at the same time, why? Why do I have to do that? Do I need to be in the spotlight? Not necessarily. Do I need attention on me? Not necessarily. Why? Because I still have regret. It's very difficult. Personally. I assume with others. From my experience, knowing this already, because I'm not dumb. I'm not stupid. I'm actually rather a smart individual. I just don't want to believe it all the time. At which point I portray like I'm not. When I figure that part out, I'll let you know that too. Anyways, so he made a very, very good point. It's as if I'm trying to get someone else to ask questions for me to talk about it. He's right. I find that I am torn. I enjoy talking about my experiences in a way that could help someone, typically. Or in the past, as a young soldier, young E5, whatever, a young soldier, it was to prove something. And then there was a transition where it was a learning opportunity and proof. And the proof could be taken in a couple different perspectives. Either I'm trying to prove I'm competent when I don't think I am, even though I am. I just don't want to believe it, or I don't see it in that moment. I'm trying to prove to others that I'm competent or know what I'm talking about, or I'm trying to help somebody. When I'm trying to help someone, I refrain from bringing certain things up unless it's relatable. Here's my experience. Here's what I did. That's really similar to my experience. I'm not trying to one-up you. I'm trying to explain. I relate to it. Because some, when you are trying to help them, don't believe you understand, at which point they want proof. But the others, where I'm doubting myself, I'm holding on to regret. Why? Why do I have to hold on to that? What's bothering me so much that I seem to be finding a reason to talk about it without actually talking about it? I'm not sure if that makes sense. I have a little buzz right now. This evening was a really good evening. Got some food, got some drinks, great company. I enjoyed the hell out of it. And it's been a while since I have done that without being dad or husband, because I'm at school. I can't bring my family with me. It's been a while. It's a little off-putting, but it's enjoyable at the same time, and I am grateful to have a wife that gets it. But I need to sleep on everything as far as what was talked about tonight. But I wanted to record something. I felt like I needed to start recording this evening. No matter how long or short, I had a realization tonight just talking with a friend who's completely outside of anyone I know, any aspect of my life other than this class. And we had a really good conversation between the both of us. Some of his stuff, some of my stuff. Most of the stuff I brought up was a way to relate. I believe it was. Maybe it wasn't. But I do know that some of the topics I brought up had nothing to do with what we were already discussing. Apparently, I still hold on to some doubts in myself. I have regrets that I can't change, but I hold on to them for whatever reason. The intent is to become better than I was previously. Yesterday, day before, last week, last month, last year, years ago. I see the improvement I've made, but obviously there's still something I'm holding on to that in all actuality I don't need to. I really don't. And it's, for some reasons, hard to let go, and I'm not sure why. Anyways, thanks for listening. I'm sure I'll come up with more stuff to, record. I'm hoping to make a recording about regret. I just need to do some research, some medical studies, maybe some quotes, published authors. I really like the course I'm in. I've spoken to a few other peeps in the other class, and I've noticed in passing that their thought process is completely different than mine, which I'm not bashing. I know that it will not be helpful for this course. I believe they have figured that out. I also have a feeling they don't intend to carry on whatever little bit of knowledge they could learn over to what they intend to be doing. This is a check in the box, which sucks. I've been there before. I know I've come into this course with an open mind, with the intention to learn, whether I get told good news or bad news where I need to fix something because I'm not. I need to find my errors. I need to find my holdups so I can become better. I'm enjoying this class. I'm kind of having my ass handed to me in a few aspects, but I know that I have room for improvement, and I want the improvement. Like that's what I'm focusing on. I want the improvement. So I believe I'm enjoying this class more than others because of that. I also have a really good classmates. The members in my class, I don't know how to phrase that, are, from my perspective, just as open to learning as I am, which makes that experience even better. I'm enjoying it. I really am. And I didn't expect, I didn't know what to expect coming into this course, but I can see that it is helping even when it is not related to instructing. In all actuality, the online courses I've been doing for work have been spoken about and instructed on during this class, which is actually giving me a upfront practical use for everything I just went through in my distance learning course, which is another reason why I'm enjoying this, because I'm like, I just learned about this. Oh, that's how it's used. That's awesome. Okay, that makes more sense. Like I said, I'm not dumb. I'm not stupid. I'm a very smart person. I don't give myself enough credit for it, but I am a smart person. I'm a little slow in my processing phase. But once it clicks, it clicks. I'm grateful for that. Thanks for listening. I hope you got something out of this. Even if it is, I'm going on almost 28 minutes right now. I have a feeling this might be around 20-25 minutes, if that. Anyways, thanks for listening. And as always, life's a bitch. Get a helmet.